Hey Scorpio, welcome to Aria Moon Tarot, and thank you so much for being here. This is your love reading for now through the end of August 2025 for anyone with Sun, Moon, or Rising in Scorpio. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't, check your other placements. All right, let's get started. Okay, I see an energy of surrender. I'm going to pull out another one. Sky Bridge. Limitless possibilities. So looks like someone's about to surrender. Yeah, look at that. It's a dragonfly. To me, that's a good omen. The stars in the sky, possibility. There's limitless possibilities, but this is all about someone's hopes, dreams. It's also it is an energy of hope, but it's about being in alignment. You can see here there's somebody sitting up on the top of this bridge, and you can see the two lines coming down from the stars. So there's some sort of alignment. So there's limitless possibilities here. Let's take a look. Someone's feeling like there's hope, there's possibility, and I do see an energy of surrendering. Yeah, so someone here has felt defeated. Someone has felt defeat. So this is someone who, it's often a person who's kind of up in their head. There's frustration. It's somebody who doesn't want to give up, but yet they feel some kind of defeat. For a blade, someone's clearing things up, clearing things out. I feel someone's just clearing their head too, getting out of their head with this frustration, this overthinking. Yeah, but like I say, it's an energy of taking a little break, clearing the head, clearing things out. Yeah, we have a King of Swords. So this is someone who's been doing a lot of thinking. Now you can see here, this is an energy of someone here who is, they're rappelling down an ice wall or up, and you can see they have the ice pick. So I'm going to tell you what this is. This is about breaking the ice. And I've seen this in another reading already, and I can't remember which one, but it is a collective energy. And I've been seeing a lot of the King of Swords. So it's just energy of people analyzing and strategizing. So someone's clearing things up, clearing their head, taking a break. But you can see, I feel this is surrendering. It's about communicating and breaking the ice. These are all cards of communication. Someone's really been pinned down by their thoughts. But this is someone who's gaining some kind of clarity. They're seeing some kind of truth. So interesting. Someone's about to surrender here. This is a person who's not giving up, but at some point they've kind of felt defeated here. Yeah, but this is not someone who gives up. No, you've got a person in their feelings. Look at that, feeling like there's hope. This is someone taking the plunge, going deep into their emotions. So there's some kind of truth here about someone's feelings and emotions. Yeah, Three of Vessels. So there's an energy of some kind of get-together gathering, some kind of good news. So someone's starting to feel like there's hope. So there's the Three of Vessels is Three of Cups. It's people gathering, getting together. And there we have the opportunity. Oh my goodness, yeah. So this is somebody here, I feel, who sees opportunity. And I feel what it is surrendering, taking the next opportunity. This is not somebody who's giving up, but it's about surrendering to their feelings. Telling someone how they feel. But I feel they are strategizing, and they're coming in with this offer and opportunity. But it looks like there's going to be a get-together gathering. So it's this person taking the next opportunity to make some kind of solid offer. This is about building a foundation here. Very interesting energy. I'll just grab this deck here. So tell me about this Five of Blades. Yeah, this is definitely someone who's single. Someone enjoying the fruits of their labor. Someone's frustrated here. They don't want to be single because they have deep emotions, but it's an energy of keeping this all to themselves, I feel, pinned down by their thoughts. Yeah. So someone here's thinking about the Empress energy. Someone who's single, independent, they take care of themselves. So what it is too is this is somebody here, I feel, thinking about what they can offer, because this is someone I feel who has everything, independent. They take care of themselves. So they're kind of frustrated because it's like they got all these feelings, but it's what they have to offer. And that's what I feel is coming out here, because they're really in their head about this. You know, they want to talk, they want to communicate. See, it's all about clarity, truth. You know, someone wants to ask you out. They're going to take the next opportunity, but they're also thinking a lot about how this will play out. Okay, how this is going to play out here. This is someone often making a plan. It's all in their head. Yeah, see, they see the opportunity. They see opportunity. I feel this is someone who, if this is somebody who has, because this is often a person who has options, feminine with options. So this is someone feeling defeated because they feel somebody has other options, but they're looking at how this is going to play out. So this is somebody who's not giving up, but it's about surrendering, telling someone how they feel. So it's about communication. Look at that. Life path, choice, decision. Someone taking something to the next level. This is somebody who's been kind of sitting on the fence here, pinned down by their thoughts, thinking. And it has to do with thinking about this Empress. So I feel this is a person where you've crossed paths with this person. Okay, you've crossed paths with them. So it's the next opportunity. But they're strategizing. It's like they're trying to figure out how to create the next opportunity. Yeah, there's something going on here. Yeah, they want to make a move. So this is an energy of move, making a move. There's momentum. This person's definitely, with this energy, they feel like they need to kind of hurry up, because they see this is someone who could have other opportunities. You can see the limitless possibilities, but they're looking at how this could play out. They're like kind of preparing here. You know, they see truth. You can see they're coming up with an idea. This is just a person who can't stop thinking about someone. But it's also an energy of someone who's hard to pin down. Now, I wonder if we have a feminine energy here who's hard to pin down. I mean, this is a person who's often open to talk, to communicate, open to new ideas. So this person's coming up with an idea. I mean, this is somebody who is hard. I mean, this is somebody who wants to pin you down. They want to approach, but it's about this opportunity, this people getting together, gathering. I feel like you've already crossed paths, but they sat on the fence. They didn't take the opportunity, so they felt defeated. And maybe you both did, because I feel this is just the Empress energy, the feminine. This is where something begins. It's the start of something new. So someone feels as though you've got someone new here, and some of you may. But this is somebody who has everything they need. What can they offer? And that's what I feel. What do you offer someone who has everything? Now, it could be someone thinking of giving a gift, planning, preparing to give a gift. There's options. They're looking at all the possibilities here, making a choice, a little procrastination, sitting on the fence, but it's time for movement. So there's momentum here. They feel they need to hurry up. And I see ideas, truth. Tell me about this. Yeah, I feel like this is someone here who, and I feel the idea is to possibly create some kind of gathering, because there's people gathering, or they're talking to people, trying to find something out. I feel this is someone looking for an idea, for a gift too. What do you give somebody who has everything? Let's have a look at the Ace of Stones. Yeah, we have a person here, a motherly figure, someone very kind and compassionate. So it could be someone in this social circle giving someone ideas. So there is obviously gift giving of some sort here, but someone who's been procrastinating, now they need to hurry up and make a choice. So I feel they're questioning people, coming up with ideas. Somebody's given this person ideas, but I also see the truth of someone who's kind, compassionate, forgiving. Yeah, so very nice energy. Let's have a look at the stars in the sky. Why is this here? Stars in the sky. Yeah, we have a person here. Oh yeah, this is someone not giving up. Look at that, surrendering. But this is two people surrendering to each other. This is two people who don't want to give up. But like I say, I feel we have an Empress here who's possibly keeping their options open. But this person, this is someone who has everything. What do you, to me it looks like it's going to be a gift, an idea. But it's about coming together. It's about coming together, getting together. See, this is someone who wants to get together, a gathering. So there's movement, but it's an idea. And it could be something romantic they're thinking too here, because it's like an energy of communication, breaking the ice. This is someone who wants to break the ice. So they're trying to figure out maybe a gift, something like that. Now, if this is someone here that you've been just kind of, if you are the feminine and you're single, you're looking out for yourself, you take care of yourself, very independent, but you're open and keeping your options open. This is one of these people here who sees opportunity. Yeah, you can see someone's pride getting in the way, but it's planning, preparing, hoping for the best. So there is hope. This is someone who feels like there's hope. But it's also an energy of someone coming in humble. See, it's an energy of someone humble, because this is someone who has everything. They don't need anything. So what do you do? What kind of gift? They want this to be successful. They want this victory. So this is someone planning, preparing, hoping for the best. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's plans underway. This person's determined that this is successful too. Tell me more about this Empress. The Empress, yeah, this is someone here. It's very curious. Someone wants to know. They're learning something. See, they're talking to people, I feel, learning, wanting to know. What do you give someone who has everything? And that's how this person's seeing it. Someone who's independent. So it's like they're trying to find something to impress. You see, what can I do to impress this person? Interesting. Yeah, and there we have the Chariot. So this is an energy of someone taking the lead, taking control. But this is someone kind of, like I say, curious, putting on the brakes, taking another look. So someone's kind of rethinking something here. And it's somebody who wants to pin you down. They want this victory before you seek other options. So this is obviously a person, yeah, you can see all this thinking here, strategizing, analyzing. Yeah, it's an energy of putting in effort. I do see this putting in effort. This is somebody who wants this to be perfect. Okay, they want this to be perfect. So they're really in their head. To me, it's definitely gift giving for some of you. But it's also an energy of trying to impress somebody who has everything they need. And I feel they are impressed with someone. There's definitely this energy of impression, or first impressions possibly too, for some of you who have maybe met this person, or it's about planning something in that first impression. So there's definitely some of you've already crossed paths. Other of you, it's this person wanting to come forward. But I feel some of you have already had a date with this person. This is someone who, they are, it's an energy of someone who's hard to pin down. You see? Now, it could even be this person, hard to pin down. But this is now somebody, it's like this role reversal energy, where this is what they want to do. Yeah. Seal the deal. But it's about impressing somebody. It's about moving forward, having a victory. Everything needs to be perfect. This is somebody, a perfectionist. There we have it. So we have the High Priestess. Someone's trusting their inner knowing. So I feel some of you already know who this is. Okay? But it's an energy of someone who's keeping it all in. They're keeping it to themselves. So it's an energy of, I feel this is somebody who wants to, more than likely, it's an energy of privacy. Someone who's private too. So it's about giving something in private. But it's someone who's been keeping it all in. They're just sitting on the fence. Life path, choice, decision. But I mean, it could be someone you've crossed paths with before and they can't stop thinking about you. But I feel like there's this truth, this idea. Yeah, see, this is an energy. Some of you, it's the tables have turned. And that's where I kind of feel. Because this person's coming in humble, like they're finding something out, they're learning something, maybe what you do for work, all these things, the curiosity. So it's somebody who needs to come in and take the lead, and they know they need to make some kind of a move. And it could be the masculine who's hard to pin down, but it's like now they're looking at this, the roles are reversed. Interesting. Yeah, you can see that. There's some sort of change. The tables have turned. So this is, I do see a lot of growth, prosperity, and the possibility of change. So interesting. Yeah, see, there's going to be another opportunity to get together, gathering. I feel there's plans underway. Someone is planning something here. Some kind of plan that's being kept a secret. So there's some sort of secret here. about planning some kind of get-together gathering, probably by the looks of it to bring two people together. Somebody who really wants this to happen. They want this movement. But you can see things speeding up, a busy time ahead. So it's a person who definitely knows they need to kind of hurry up here. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Who is this energy? Just to make sure. Yeah, it could be someone at a distance, or it could be travel here. But it's also the things that someone has learned, taking the things they know that they've learned. I feel it's someone in the social circle who feels kind, compassionate for this person's situation. But it often could even be yourself with that Empress energy, those you were watching this. But there is a masculine energy of perfectionist, trying to make something perfect. They want it to be successful. It's an energy of taking charge of the situation. So somebody could be handing over the reins to someone else to do this, because it does look like something that someone's learning. It's about two people growing closer. Now this could be travel, someone at a distance, someone's traveling or visiting, going someplace, some sort of a gift here, a ticket for traveling. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but it feels as though there's definitely a person who's being humbled because they're learning that someone here is successful. They have everything they need. Someone who takes care of themselves. They look good, But there's a very earthy energy with this too. So tell me more about this Queen of Cups. I can't quite put my finger on it. And this has to do with reading between the lines. It's like somebody's kind of guessing. But they know they need to move. It has to do with this person. I see a busy time. I see somebody's busy. They're doing something else. So I wonder if some of you are taking a trip, going somewhere, and this person's in a hurry to connect. Like they're planning something and they want it to be successful. Yeah, look at this shock, something sudden, some kind of sudden realization. I do see, like I wouldn't be surprised if this person's kind of freaking out, though. They're freaking out. They need to hurry. For some reason, they're finding something out. Now, I don't know if you're going to visit someone, maybe family, going someplace. I see events, busy times. But the shock, something sudden. Someone's having this massive epiphany. And I do see excitement, too. Someone's feeling excited. So it could be this person coming in, and it could be yourself feeling like there's hope because you felt like giving up. Often when you're just about ready to put something behind, you're giving up on someone, time to kind of move on, and then all of a sudden here it comes. So this is likely going to play out different. I see at least two scenarios. Some of you don't know who this is. It's a mystery. It's a secret. Someone's planning, preparing something that's a secret, a gathering, getting together. But others of you, you know who this is. And you know this person has feelings. Or someone's telling this person that you do, because it's about bringing two people together. So there's been opportunity, but someone has missed an opportunity. They didn't take action. They didn't make the move when they had the opportunity. Now they're panicking. So let's have another look at the Three of Cups. Yeah, see movement, talk, people being busy, a lot going on. This is someone I feel who wanted to approach, decided to keep it to themselves and not say anything. They kept it all in. So this is someone who was a little emotionally overwhelmed. They wanted to make this move and they couldn't because it's busy. There's people talking. So I feel like you've crossed paths with this person. And for some of you, especially here. But like I say, they kept it all in. But I feel it could be both of you wanting this because it's surrender. I see it twice. But this is someone who's not giving up. Tell me about the Tower. There's excitement here. Oh yeah, emotional fulfillment, happy. Someone's seeing the bigger picture. So it's like somebody knows, yeah, and it has to do with the person being confident. But someone's trying to tame the beast, trying to contain their excitement. But I see kindness, compassion, forgiveness. So there's something that's forgivable because someone didn't make a move and the other person feels like giving up. But I'm going to tell you, this person feels like there's some kind of hope here. So I feel it's an energy of feeling more confident for this person because the tables are turning. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, this is someone who's kind of throwing their hands up in the air. Well, maybe it's time to move on to a different situation. But it has to do with, and because of this 3, there is another person I feel involved, but it's not anything deceptive or dishonest. It's just someone here too, maybe feeling someone's playing little games here. You see some sort of manipulation possibly, but it's not the case. It's just an energy of privacy. Someone private. They want to keep this to themselves. There's people talking, there are people around. They don't want to say anything. But now this person's going to say something. And this could be another person. I feel like there's a motherly figure, someone telling someone something here. And there it is, some kind of idea, truth. See, it's someone giving someone an idea. And it's going to lead to a victory, truth, because that light bulb's going off. So it's an energy of planning, preparing. So I wouldn't be surprised if you've got, and if you have felt like giving up, when you're just about ready to give up on this person, I feel they're going to come in. And I do think there's going to be a little gift, something there too. And some of you, that's, this is a person just planning to give you something, but it's them taking the lead. But I feel at some point someone's handing over the reins to someone else to plan and prepare something. So you can see there's things being learned, knowledge, wisdom. It's about 2 people being on the same page. See, I feel there's things that you have in common. There's going to be some sort of acknowledgement here. Common energy or another person. And with the star energy, it's often it's a mutual friend. Is telling this person something here about your life, your history. But it's an energy of this person learning. Yeah, I feel like I say, you've got a person here. It has to do with someone being a loyal friend. So it's really just someone who, I feel they're just so frustrated here. So that they're actually, I feel, reaching out, communicating with this person. I feel they're communicating back and forth. Tell me about this 9 of Wands energy. Yeah, you can see this person. Whoops. Yeah, they're frustrated. They're trying to figure something out. See, it's an energy of someone who feels like they're being played, but they're not. All isn't what it seems, because now they're finding out truth. Yeah, see, taking a step back, seeing things different. All isn't what it seems. So, yeah, interesting. I mean, there's something this person's learning, and they're actually, it's like this change, feeling excited. And I feel they're going to take the initiative here. And I feel for some of you, you might not see this coming. Okay? You may not see this communication coming. But it is an energy of truth and victory. But this is also someone preparing. So you can see someone, there's all this preparations. And it's about bringing 2 people together. Because this person's feelings are flowing. See, they've been keeping it to themselves, not saying anything. Now they're kind of in panic mode. And it could be someone telling someone too, oh yeah, well, so-and-so's got other options here. There's options, possibilities. But, the interesting thing is it's really about this person seeing how this will play out. Because they're looking at this frustration. So I feel this is someone who wanted to make a move, but they put on the brakes because they needed to learn something more. Now, I feel like we have a feminine who's also very curious about this person, those of you who don't know. And it is possible for some of you, you have a person here who knows this person, friend of a friend energy, in this social circle, who's communicating. But it has to do with someone who's kept everything in, kept things to themselves, a secret. So there's so much frustration. I feel like someone who's loyal to you, maybe they're not telling this person something, but it could be the other way around, where they know that this person has feelings and they're not saying anything. And it has something to do with loyalty, but it has to do with someone's history, lifestyle, the way they're conducting themselves here as well. Because you can see, I wouldn't even be surprised in that social circle there was some sort of people getting together and somebody was watching and they're kind of like, aha. So I feel for 90% of you, this is a very positive energy of somebody wanting to build that foundation. But I feel it's going to be some kind of a gift. I feel this is someone planning, preparing, hoping for the best here. But you can see it all isn't what it seems. So I feel they're shocked to find something out. So if they felt there was manipulations or something going on, or someone living above their means, whatever this is, they're finding out a truth and they're shocked. So this is somebody who's being humbled as well. But I see two people in that energy. Tell me more about Temperance. Tell me about Temperance. Yeah, so someone here who's definitely ended a painful period in their life. Okay, someone who felt like giving up. So there's truth coming out about this person too, because I feel they're kind of cold here, you know. But what it really is about breaking the ice. Somebody made a move, tried to break the ice to get this moving, to make this momentum. But there's news, communication too, about someone who's ended a painful period in their life. And I do feel somebody here was maybe a little emotionally overwhelmed, decided to just not say anything. But now they're seeing things different, rising like the phoenix from the ashes. This is somebody who is not going to give up, because they see all the possibilities. They see opportunity. They feel like there's hope. The sun is shining. This is what comes after a painful ending. So someone may have ended a relationship. Yeah. Well, this person has a whole different perspective. They see things different. They're feeling different. They're finding out truth. See, all isn't what it seems. Interesting. It could be someone who was feeling a little insecure at that time too. You know, feeling a little insecure and overwhelmed, decided not to say anything. Often with the stars in the sky, the limitless possibilities, when the Empress in the house, this is someone who often feels the situation's out of reach, someone's out of their league. But now they have a different perspective. Planning, preparing. See, this is someone preparing and planning for something. And I do feel they're getting ideas from someone, a friend of a friend. So they're looking ahead, planning ahead. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a trip or travel, but it's what this person sees ahead. They see opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it. So interesting energy. Up, King and Queen of Pentacles. There we go. Queen of Pentacles energy. Someone very gracious, the way someone conducts themselves. Someone who can be quite generous. It's also an energy of feeling comfortable. Right? Getting comfortable. Two people getting together, being comfortable. So it's about making each other comfortable. But I feel like it's the other person someone's going to bring you together here. I feel there's already been some kind of get together or gathering. But nobody made a move. They just sat on the fence here, not saying anything. Someone here knows the secret. Somebody else here knows. See, it has to do with someone putting in effort. They want to build, but it's about two people. See, it's all about doing things perfect. It's about building this foundation. Two people coming together, and it takes two. So that's why I feel, oh yeah, look at that, a new beginning. This beautiful everything's going to be exposed. There's something here with that tower that's going to make someone happy. What they're finding out. And I do feel talking back and forth with someone while there's plans, preparations underway. So yeah, I do see a gift. Yeah, see, some sort of gift. It's longing for love. Some of you know who this is. You've been on a break. Some of you have been on a break. Someone put on the brakes. They got overwhelmed. Too much happening too fast. Maybe they were working a lot. I don't know. But I also see someone taking a break from work. The energy is to get this going, to have that time. So there's a gift, a longing for love. Some of you, it's just a crush, someone who's been kind of crushing and just keeping it to themselves. So pretty interesting. Yeah, no, some of you got a person who's absolutely obsessed and crazy about you. But it's also someone who's ended an unhealthy situation. Okay, because that Ten of Swords is there. So this is someone who has ended a situation. But I feel, and what we have too is workaholic energy. It's time for a break. So there's some kind of break. And it's like this person knows you. They know the other person, possibly for some of you. But it's all going to be exposed. It's going to make you very happy. Yeah, see people getting together. Whatever this is, it's over. And this is someone crazy about you. And people know. They're talking about it. So there's going to be, this is the planning and preparing another get-together. It could be the masculine or feminine doing this too. So there's some sort of good news. Yeah, good news. Someone's giving advice, speaking truth. Everything's going to be out in the open, and this is going to be a very happy situation. Yeah, the things you have in common, compatibility. So someone's talking about the things you have in common, that you're compatible. And someone's speaking truth about someone ending a situation with someone they just didn't get along, they weren't compatible. So that's the end of an unhealthy situation. But just crazy. And I feel like, you know, the common energy acknowledging doing things together. If someone wants to know, what can we do? What can I do? What can we do together? Give me an idea. What do they like? They want to know your history, your lifestyle, because they want this to be perfect. So this is crazy. Yeah, some of you possibly have been waiting for this too. See, it's a situation going to come to fruition. I'm seeing a new beginning, happiness, joy. Some of you, it's just a new person who's been crushing, but some of you, you do know who this is. But it's definitely a person who's healed, and they've released a lot of, they're just letting go of things. But it's a person who can't stop thinking about this, wanting to get this going. See, curiosity. Now, it could be the Empress who was curious about someone has learned, but the tables have turned. So it could go the other way around. Take care, everyone. Stay hopeful, stay positive, stay in that high vibrational energy, because this is high vibrational. It's about new. The sun is shining. You see, everything's going to be exposed and out in the open. Take care, and we'll see you soon.